Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some more Outer Worlds 2. So in the last video, we had a special guest, a friend of mine who loves Fallout and has previously played the Outer Worlds 1, just like myself. I'm gonna be honest, the dialogue here is a little rough at times, man. A little rough. Reunite Niles, and talked about that. Okay, so there's two missions there, there's one here. We probably wanted to go through the optional one at some point. But we're gonna go straight towards the... No, we're going straight towards these. Is that active there? We're going towards these. Do companions die if they faint? Also, is this fortress up here gonna get me killed, or am I gonna be fine? That looks like I'm gonna get shot at if I go that way.
Liquidate us.
Oh, you snack food.
First promotion accelerating activities done, and we've already got dropouts. Doozy of a drop, too. Can't believe we pegs these people as executive material. Pretty sure.
What do you mean ain't nothing there, Niles?
Hush, Cobb. Today's task was about upward mobility. 3 died hanging the ropes. Told them they were doing it wrong. Dead include Assistant Hagen and other slackwits.
Show some respect.
Oh, like you care. You didn't even participate.
I told you, I got a cute lumbago.
Time to break camp for the
What the
next
fuck is a
skill
cute
building
lumbago?
exercise, which I will surely dominate. This is Sanitation Specialist Cutshaw, soon to be VP of something big, signing off.
VP of blowing shit up. Blowing your mind. So, like, those dialogue options, I don't mind. Hello, friend.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code 472.
Oh great, a 472. Been a while since I had to dodge bullet spray.
I don't want to deal with that. Well, I guess we'll deal with it. I can't, not deal with it. Alright. Alright, can we loot here / search here? Or do you have anything to say, buddy?
Maybe focus on self-bettering yourself.
If you're wondering why there's so many engineers sitting here on their rears, it's because the dang Krabbles ran us out of the desalination. Now we're stuck here.
Don't care. Yada 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 yada. Shut
Scout
the fuck up.
report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir. Can't help you. Sorry.
I hear crapple. How bad's fall damage if I fall? I mean, the environmental texture is pretty. Don't get me wrong. And the creatures so far aren't bad, but
These
like.
anti-soldiers seem twitchy to you? Might want to sneak out more.
Nah. Fire at me and I'll fire back, motherfuckers. Enemies who skull next to their health bar are dangerous, signifying that you might be to another level to fight them. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me continue. Oh. Oh no. That's a whole fucking party here. I understand why you said speak game. I understand now. I got the high ground, Anakin. Man, they got some good aim. What the fuck? How am I out of ammo already? Yeah, that's bullshit. Friend, where have you been? Nobody gets me just like you. I can't use this on combat. That's if I close the door? Did I do it now? No. It is implying that there is another dead human.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Check energy like just turned.
Oh. Sorry, Niles, my boy. Be over here just trying to kill Niles. Try to fire without aiming. Beat that boy about the bat snack. I feel like I'm just too impatient right now. Oh boy.
Where were we?
Get the signal. Couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Come at me.
That gun's on fire! Hungry!
Jesus, this is a whole fucking thing I wasn't expecting right now. Also, it's a tri-barrel. I keep thinking it's a dual barrel. A double barrel. Hey, it's one of those things I have. So this is oh god, the Christmas music is sunken up. No.
Let me know when you needed a strength.
I don't like it. I don't like that it's sunk into my brain slightly. Here you go,
I'm the
friends.
aggrieved party here. Investigating. I am
Looks like a
increasingly perturbed.
It implied that somebody else was over here aiming at me. There he is. Man, it feels like even on story mode you need ammo for days. Just wild. Crafting. I think I used all my equipment to... Oh, I don't have any money to break down junk. Okay. Can I break down most of this junk? Or is it worth selling? Fuck it. Why not? I'm not gonna lie, it almost feels like this is supposed to be like related to Mass Effect. Just I don't know. Also, did I just break down stuff I was supposed to like lockpick 3 or oh. I guess we gotta search for the lab research key. I mean, it shouldn't be hard to find. It should be in this building, probably. But
If they put half as much energy into cleaning as they had into attacking the odd passerby, this place would be pristine.
Yeah, probably.
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. Must be you there? Oh, you're likely affected too, aren't you? Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being.
Am I?
Unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the
I have some
Lawful Risk
bloodlust.
Intercession Act under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elmid Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor. Because I've squirreled myself away inside our test chamber for safekeeping? Well, I assure you my position as lead visionary of this innovative lab persists regardless. Back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me. As an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
Can I kill him?
Assuming success, your fee will be based on the length of your involuntary impressment. Dangers from exposure to undisclosed hazards, etc. Should be quite fair.
Can I kill him? Speech 4, speech 3.
Don't focus so much on monetary compensation. Think of the goodwill you'll earn with Auntie's choice. We have vision and we are going places, this project especially. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. You're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more brightly with the help of their brethren. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of everyone's careers. A rising tide raises all boats, as they say.
Bro, that's such an old quote. Why would it be in the future?
Speaking of the team, such as they are in their present deranged state, how did you make it past them? You know, without being killed.
Easy, I killed them.
I find that highly unlikely. Some failed attempt at levity, perhaps, to mask fear. No matter. What matters most
God,
is
why
getting out
don't
of here
you?
alive, saving our research as a close second, and curing my remaining colleagues a firm third. As you're now one of them, I'll take that as a compliment. But enough glad-handing me. Regarding what we need, well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
What? Medical 3.
Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters?
Tibia from amphibia.
Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter, if you are capable of following simple instructions, I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions? The whole thing was ghastly. One of my assistants and I heard a loud noise. He left to investigate while I continued working on our experiment. When he failed to return, I peeked outside and saw the others run in, bloody, gibbering, hunting for targets. They'd clearly been exposed to some virulent new form of experimental agent. I ran back and locked myself in this test. Well then,
anything else before we
proceed? Well, you'd certainly think so, but as much as I'd love to natter on, we probably ought to get matters underway. We'll, after that, an antidote should be fresh. The research team's find it once we have...
Can I please just kill him right now? I feel like this is gonna be like some deadly pathogen that fucks up the whole world versus actually helping it. Well, whatever. This doesn't even help me! Ah! I'm sorry. I know that's probably very loud and obnoxious. For the person who's video editing this for me later, I'm sorry. Whether it is Fingal or Skobef, I'm sorry. I wanna scream. I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. Do I even have enough ammo in this fucking thing? No, it's literally the same rounds. Why? You're a bitch, game. You a bitch. I hit down and it auto-healed me. Yay, I leveled up, but I have to put it in the ones that I'm lowest in. Right? I think. Yeah. Whatever. It's fine. Why does it feel like everybody's murdered right up there? Well, let's go see. This is a quest marker. Let's go talk to Niles, his friend, first. Something's already trying to kill me.
Time to earn my commission.
Oh. Oh no. There's a lot going on here. I wasn't expecting that much potential having to murder. I feel like these need to be destroyed. Forces, can I reinforce this? No. And I'm not engineer level 2 because I have to do it easy. Any way to get up top? I thought we had it. Body found. A body has been discovered. Where?
On your command.
Where'd it go? Where are you, friend? Damn, this village got Fire Nation to hell.
But I'm not ready. Over here! Free hole in the head!
Friend. Yeah, you guys can fight. I will search. Like a good leader, I will delegate. I'm delegating, I swear, I'm being a good leader. Niles, you were fighting something. Why are you in here now? Niles, my boy.
Let me handle
This
this.
is literally just crab meat. Oh my god, crab meat. Oh my god. There's probably a whole bunch of stuff I can search here and like gain random loot, is my guess. And I don't. This place got fucked. I mean, at least the environments are interesting, but like, man, the story is. You know what? Fuck it. Out. I know I should probably not be wasting ammo, but.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprag race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crabble skedaddle. Or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Well, seeing as you're dead, I'm guessing it wasn't a great idea there, buddy. Just gonna, you know, put it right there for you. I don't even know what half the shit I'm picking up is. I'm just looting. I'm doing my normal looting. It's a looter shooter, right? That's how this works? Oh, a high security lockbox. Wait, that's one of the things I can unlock in the spaceship. If I recall. I think it is. What's in the trash can? Yeah. I don't think you get over encumbered in this, so I have no problem just doing everything. Maybe you do. I could be wrong. But yeah, baseball card, which increases my threshold. Yeah. Jesus Christ, brother, you have a lot of. Bro, what fucking hoarding for the end of the earth are you doing? It's wild. Whoever that was giving me the I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs vibe. Bag pick, we might as well. We can do this. Plasma shock. Oh my. Oh, might as well go see what's up top, dude. The thing is, even if I get sick of a game's story, like lore, I still enjoy gameplay mechanics, and will still play it out. But But I think the problem here is there's just so much lore at once, and it's just like, okay, thank you, yeah, you want to tell me more? Oh my god, you shouldn't have. Oh my god,
This looks like the place. Law, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
You're not dead based off everything else being dead.
Miles. Howdy, Zeb. You look... well.
Yeah, you can. Are you gonna catch up or what? Do I have to be involved directly in this catching up sequence? Like, fuck, man.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
Yes.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why
okay,
you think that. I've only
Shakespeare.
been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say, you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but
yeah,
give
why
me
am
a
I
chance to earn back your
let him
trust.
answer.
There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence.
Oh, we have to go there anyway,
But
so
obviously,
wait.
something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I'm in if now's
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I'll answer what I can. If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct and she was taken to be refreshed. I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration. Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds. The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them. Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not even a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes.
I'm trying to be patient with it because it's just like, I want to uncover the lore, but like, well, we need to get a Vox either way. By the looks of it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the gameplay. The environment is pretty.
Are you mentally refreshed?
Are you mentally shut the fuck up? Are you friend or foe?
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore. Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile.
Hogarth? Milver Street reckons he's the key to converting this town. Let's bring him the good news of Auntie's choice, shall we?
Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Word of the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Led to terrible suffering. Poor tears didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the Sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect life of contentment and plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well at night. Work isn't.
Did you hear? They're letting anyone who wants to trade it.
The paradigm says we're to spend our lives in a predetermined profession.
That's why it's so generous of the Sovereign to let us become tiny cogs in the great war machine.
Wow, so they're a cult. Got it.
Prudence dictates that we watch our neighbors, but I may just invite them over to go easier.
Perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted
I hate cults.
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that had been building up in our door frames.
The Sovereign really does think of everything.
So basically, they mass flooded the guys. Oh my god, Hack 3. Dude, I have no objections to taking their shit. The door is barred, meaning it's unlocked on the other side. In a mistletoe,
Species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem.
Right now, the paradigm needs our houses underwater. Hopefully it'll need them dry again someday, but until then, it's a short swing down to
it's a cult.
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. Don't suppose you have any medical supplies to spare, do you? That you might kindly consider donating? Oh, no thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I have enough ailments to manage already. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing out on you.
My extra parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
Honestly? Well, I'm a reasonable judge of character, and you seem upright. On behalf of my patients and I, thank you. We're all grateful. Guess outsiders aren't all just base individualists like they say on the wireless. Barring this being some tricky sales strategy, that is. This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you? Oh. They'd just take us all in? Provide us with all the food and medicine and housing we'd ask for, would they? Doesn't align with how I've heard them depicted on the wireless. You almost make that sound reasonable, under a highly skewed, morally vacuous light. Not seeing a wealth of options here at present. I can watch my patients die, then face execution, or we can resettle elsewhere and remain alive. I lean toward the latter. The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured survive the trip to Fairfield. It's perilous, though. Well now, that should do nicely. Thank you. Hope those Crabbles didn't give you too much trouble. I recognize these patients require more care than I'm able to provide here. Seems like in Fairfield, I can get them the help they require. The one last additional thing we'll need is for Vigilant Hogarth to agree to it. It's less a concern about disloyalty, and more my respect for his abilities. He's a skilled leader, and we could sorely use his aid, from coordinating logistics to keeping up morale. I'll surely have my hands full with my patients. His presence on the journey would save lives.
I'll try my best.
All right. Be careful out there.
Well, I did some quests for her.
Stay true, outsider. Stay true, outsider.
Oh, God. We might as well keep robbing them of their supplies. Yeah, fuck it. Let me be a treasure goblin some more. Yes. Yes. What if that's a key card to the thing outside? I hear your mistletoe. Did I not get what I needed? I'm sorry. We might as well search the right side because we've already searched the left. Oh, fuck, my legs hurt. Sorry. Don't get tall, people. Don't get tall. Don't be tall. It's not a good time. I think my problem with this one is like I swear to God, if I have to kill this cult leader, I'm fine with it. I have no objections. Miles, how do you get in front of me when I jump over fast?
Human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism
When the Fire Nation attacked.
of resources and a lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm benevolent hand of the
I wanted that generator. I feel like there's a way to shut it down. Like, wait, hold on one second.
contentment and plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well at night. Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the sovereign.
You're thinking about side effects. There is little difference between the gifts the Protectorate provides for us through the paradigm and the gifts we receive from outsiders moved by the paradigm to provide for us.
We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Yeah.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the perfect and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch working with and through the sovereign devised the paradigm.
Protectorate subjects now abiding in Fairfield are free to choose any vocation they like and change occupations at the slightest of whims. This wildly unfettered...
Greetings, non-protect. However, I may offer you a limit initiated.
Choice is in the name for a reason, my good subjects. Without further ado, I hereby extend my personal invitation to you all to join us at Fairfield.
People have been complaining about those ads playing.
Yeah.
That endless yattering is more insipid than I'd imagined.
They offer you direction, meaning, purpose. We say that's a fancy way of speaking.
Alright, I don't know what the hell that was, but I'm looking for this key card and I don't have lockpick 5 because I did jack of all trades, and yeah. Love me, maybe this
That
will get
vacuous cacophonies.
Hi,
It is
friend.
my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport. Once
Yeah?
a shining testament to Protectorate excellence. Now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners?
We do not have much, but please, let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger.
Bro.
Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance. Pshaw! I have no desire to speak of the current state of Fairfield, no less the Auntie's Choice riffraff controlling it, or worse, any traitors who have flocked to their side. Why, I cannot fathom any of my people or I even contemplating defecting the Protectorate, let alone for that cesspool of inanity. Because we of the Protectorate believe in something. We dream, we aspire, together. Auntie's Choice would replace amity and purpose with want. The endless, empty pursuit of nothing. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence. Automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
I don't like that comestible.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
So basically, you want me to increase your robot?
If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the Arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such. Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe it to every single person here to try. What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need. Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask? Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here. Farewell now.
Made accidentally.
The itinerant stranger returns. Nobody, it'd have to be catastrophic. Well, I have, despite that vacuous nonsense, mock me. I have what all of us need most here. Farewell.
You've got an alien planting corollary in my invasive species.
Hey, Commander. Could I have a word with you real quick? I hope you're not seriously considering helping the Protectorate here. I know these folks seem on the down and out, but we're as like to do more harm than good by siding with them. I'm not in favor of one party over the other. It just worries me that we might be involving ourselves in something we have no business in.
We're Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right. Okay. Well, if we do as Milverstreet's asked and convert the populace to Auntie's Choice, they're more likely to get the care they need and not be sentenced to death. Milverstreet also promised us a way into the Vox. Oh, and a Ritzy hat. Man drives a hard bargain. If he can be trusted. Reviving Westport would anger some folks back in Fairfield, but there's no question the Vigilant could help us get into the Vox station a whole heck of a lot easier. Your heart's rightly placed, Commander, but past experience has taught me that sometimes helping causes more harm than good. That's all I'm getting at. Guess it's south then.
He really wants to keep interjecting himself. Like, bro, I don't care enough. Could you, like, stop? Hey, hold on. So, it wants me to go to Vox either way. Do I go this way instead? I want to go that way instead. Shouldn't matter, but, you know, hey. Oh no, my controller did the boop boop boop. At least it's loading fast, I can give it that. I can give it that. Hello, friend.
At least a few usable parts in here. Ah, it's worked. Looks like everything else. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris? Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto-mechanicals, non-combat parts.
Yeah, we've
Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they?
Sadly, yeah.
Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us. True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand?
Sure.
Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the automech repair center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Antes, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence. Fair enough. As I was saying, the automech repair center is south.
Let's be honest.
Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center. Hence my need to scavenge. Yes and no. The bomb certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Anti's offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult.
That's fair.
There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Where are their bodies?
Probably dead.
These were stalwart defenders of the Protectorate we're talking about here. Not the spineless stumblewits that comprise the forces of Anti's choice. No. Some other unfortunate fate has befallen them. Could have been any manner of terror
Whatever you say,
brought upon
bro.
us by Antis. Likewise. And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts. There must be at least a few usable parts in here.
You know, I can kill him if I recall, but like, you can kill almost anyone if I recall, but like... Oh, here's one dead body. love me, say that you love me, hold me, hold me. Auto-mech repair center. Hello, friends.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair
Don't make me
Center
kill you,
without
buddy.
approval. What's your business here?
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking Protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak.
Thanks.
Nothing too bad. Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Stop, you violated the law. It's kind of funny that I'm just like, I'm in. I can probably talk to them and they will probably be like, here you go.
Outsider?
Jackass? Maybe what? La, 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 la. I'm glad that I took the everyone will at least be neutral with me because that way if I do accidentally kill somebody that's important, they'll be like, oh, okay, my bad. So, yeah.
Did the authorities send you? Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like danger? What a relief. In here I thought myself dismissed as a loon. Well, I speak of the Crabbles, of course. You must have spied those nefarious Crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army.
Uh-huh.
You actually believe me? No, stranger. Thank you. With your confidence and support, I believe the Crabble threat can and will be defeated. Remain strong, and together we will outlast the Crabble. Don't trouble me with automechanical matters. That life is behind me. Ask the quartermaster at the repair facility, assuming she hasn't been devoured by Crabbles. Getting better, I think. The Crabbles have seemed less menacing of late. Maybe our resolve has worn down their warlike spirit. Or maybe they're just biding their time.
Luring us into a false sense of,
You seem nice.
Bro seems crazy as fuck. Get me off this thing. I'm impatient, just let me through.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But ambient Zeranium levels are higher than average, but within acceptable ranges.
Parameters.
State your business. This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory at this installation.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, quartermech.
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Best look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
I don't have any of that.
Request not understood.
It only understands the words I've added to its databanks. You wouldn't believe how many words there are for buying and selling. Guess I missed peruse. Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate commerce. It's what I used during the initial testing.
Okay.
Initiating commerce.
So what do I need here? That's a lot. What can I sell? Still need money. I don't know if these are even really worth it, but you know, hey. Do you have any duplicate pieces? I do. You.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the quartermech here. You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory.
Oh?
There wouldn't be much point. Much as I'm fond of the quartermech, it couldn't even tell you the time of day. You're not implying the quartermech is somehow responsible, are you?
Slowly.
I'd hate for the big guy to get in trouble. All right, that's good news, I believe. You go on and find your parts while I ponder the mystery of what was just said. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay, helping with the Zeranium leak and all.
Not really, but you know.
Delphinia is not very nice. Or maybe she just doesn't like me personally. Anyway, she's very talented, and I'm glad she's helping out. And I'm never going within 10 feet of her again. Best of luck in your search. Let me know if I can be of assistance.
Okay. Anything else?
See you soon, I hope.
Not weird at all to have a random storage thing. I'm betting the inventory that's missing is going to be there at some point. Whatever, doesn't matter. See, like, one, I'm a welcome guest right now. I don't want to piss off the people that powers that be, you know.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Fair enough, my
Might be
dude.
wise
Fair
to get
enough.
that large gas cloud on wide berth. I don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Do not enter danger.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the attack. What about you?
Zeranium poisoning. Stay true, outsider.
This is not where I need to be. Oh, slightly off. I'm not gonna steal anything before talking to somebody. No point, because most of the time when you look around, you can get information that then you can use with the people that you're talking to. So it's silly to steal. Any last bits of information before I talk to
Oh
her?
yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want? Quite busy, as I said, and less pleased for this unscheduled work suspension. Now, did you have some business here? Now that you mention it, there was one particularly insistent little mech who kept trying to put all manner of bric-a-brac in here. After several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off limits while I am working here. Didn't see that peculiar little scamp again after that. Oh, we'll get to that presently. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas? I haven't time to prattle unnecessarily, no. But my current project is of utmost importance. An active discussion is sometimes known to lead to a breakthrough. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components.
Okay, everyone.
Good. Wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that. Well, of course, obviously.
I'm in danger.
To that end, I'd suggest choosing a cloud of lesser density for your collection efforts. Lower chance of near-instant death that way. If you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, see our local medical officer next door. She is highly preoccupied by the treatment of Zeranium-related maladies. I believe that covers all the necessary education for this particular assignment. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Really? Do I have to? Let's see where we're at in the... Okay, we'll go to about the hour and 30-minute mark. We won't steal anything that we don't need. No, it's recommending that I go towards the main cloud, if I recall, right? I'm not stealing shit from them.
This unit is currently unavailable for meaningless interaction.
Rude. Okay, so they talked about the gas, right? Hold on, that's not it. That's the one we're doing now.
Commander, I think this stuff is eating my lungs from the inside.
A little bit of poison.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks? What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away.
Thanks.
Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
Okay, give me more.
I require a component called a catalytic amplifier. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. Catalytic amplifiers are a somewhat outdated technology, available only in older model Dragoons. Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to geld his only combat automech. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. The design has been in production for decades. I had a model of one when I was young. All children did. You must have seen the large automech patrolling the interior grounds. That is the Dragoon. I'm sure he's just being cautious. Should Auntie's choice attack us, we don't want to be caught defenseless. No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with Zeranium poisoning. Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well,
that's
off
fair.
You go. Shoo.
Alright. The gas.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of Zeranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days. I'm afraid so, and you were wise not to get involved. The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station, but I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me. Zeranium corrupted automechs open fire on Protectorate soldiers, and I end up in the darkest bowels of mental refreshment.
That's not good.
I'd rather not find that out the hard way. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right. Hazel should get you sorted right quick, assuming she has the parts. She's right between the barracks and the main gate. Can't miss her. You'll want to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate you entered through. Under the marshal's office, She'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might find some of it useful. She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
What if I can find you a different one? Damn it!
If you're really so desperate, you can track down our second dragoon. Damn thing wandered up the coast and hasn't been seen since. I'd have sent someone to retrieve it myself, but dragoons are stubborn when their instructions are unclear.
That's rude.
Good hunting.
I'm not gonna be like, yeah, let me just kill this one here. That's so bad. Yeah, let me just destroy the one thing that's defending you from, like, an evil organization, corporate overlord, just for personal gain. Yeah, it's not a big deal, right? No, not a personal big deal at all. Come on, jump. Jump. I feel like the story might be able to be beaten very fast, depending on like how you play, and if you say fuck the side quest and just go main mission only. But
ain't recharged. Trigger finger's still tired.
Liquidate him.
All I'm hearing is excuses. I don't like how little ammo I have in this gun. It's actually quite depressing. Why is it implying that there's something here that I need to search for? So. Because the robot I'm looking for is right here. Duh. Yay! I did it! I did it! I did it! Yeah! I don't mind this game, but it definitely doesn't have the same charm as like Fallout and Skyrim. Even the first Outer Worlds. Like, environmental-wise, pretty. I don't like the background ambience. I think it's a little too, like, menacing. When it doesn't need to be, in my opinion. But, you know.
If you need something, kindly make it quick.
Very well.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier?
Yes, Redhead.
Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. Don't thank me. Just doing my part for the sake of the paradigm, same as anyone.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, hold on.
My erstwhile assistant returns. Until...
It looks like it's implying upwards. How do I get up there? I don't see a ladder. Maybe the main wall. That's all the way on the other side. That's not what I'm looking for. There's this. I'm looking for stuff that's in this region. It's not open. Okay. Let's go talk to the quartermaster.
Welcome. Glad to have you back. All right, I admit it. The quartermech still needs work, but while he's under construction, come to me for any supplies you might need. Glad to hear it. Any progress? Interesting. But what connection do you perceive between this behavior and the disappearance of the supplies?
I don't know.
I know the supplies can't have gone far. Beyond that, I leave the investigation in your hands. Not what I'd call conclusive evidence. This facility recently caught a blow to the chin, and I don't recall if a loader bot was among the casualties. Still, there may be more to find. Let me know how it goes. I do love a good mystery.
I don't know how to get to the roof, but I'll try to figure that out. A fair task. So I need to get to that roof, so probably up this way and to the left by jumping. If I had to guess. Jumping slash climbing. There you go, easy. Wow, there's a lot of shit up here. I mean, what? Not a lot of shit. One, how will I know if I steal this? Two, Very easy yellow marker for climbing. Ha 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 ha. I absolutely hate yellow climbing markers. I think it's absolutely abysmal. Cool, let me like figure that out on my own.
Erstwhile assistant
You know? Like that is something I should be able to figure out on my own, not have to deal with I don't know. That it irks me.
Howdy there. The roof. In retrospect, the problem is glaringly obvious. The quartermech couldn't figure out where to stack boxes on the x-axis, so it defaulted to the y-axis.
That's fair.
I'll have that tinkered on shortly. And you're welcome to keep the automech parts, of course.
Oh. Let's go turn this in. We'll turn this in, and then once we're done, we'll be done for this video. So.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Remember, Auntie knows best.
Mother knows best. It's Mother knows best, but you can't say Mother knows best because it's a Futurama reference. It might be copyrighted.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
Superiors would have you believe we're
Mother knows best.
interlopers intent on
The matriarch and sovereign chose Eden.
Greetings! However, I may offer you a limited initiating.
I don't know if I need any of this. I also don't have money, so you know. Back of money.
Can't say that voice sounds at all.
Listen to your mother. Excuse me.
That endless Well,
Hello,
look
friend.
who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. Certainly. What would you like to know? I know as an outsider you may not be able to understand this, but the structure of our society is sacrosanct. If any one subject does not do their duty, it puts everyone at risk. Ours was to protect Westport when antis attacked us, with our lives if the situation necessitated it. As you can see, we failed. We're also tasked with leading the rest of the subjects, but now that I've become a traitor, the only guidance I provide is to the few left here, and I will do right by them. Is there anything else?
Here you go.
That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Yes, we had what you outsiders call a deal. I promised you a means past the bridge and a way inside the Vox relay. There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. With the right equipment, the path will lead you directly to the Vox relay's main gate. Tell me, do you already have Protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is Personal Plasma Thrusters, I suppose.
No.
No, but we have an outpost up at Spire Grove. Requires a lot of cliff work. They likely have a prototype there. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's something else I need you to do. Something that would save many lives.
And what's that?
Look, let's save ourselves some arguing. You've already helped me. I will grant you the writ. You can ignore my request, fine, but you'll at least hear me out. The Vox relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions.
Oh, no.
Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an
pretty bad,
ominous
yeah.
job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protectorate law. Regrettably, yes. Yes, I do. I have given the matter much thought and can see no other way around it. I may have been branded a traitor, but I remain loyal to Protectorate ideals, which he has abandoned. Brigadier Montelli is a stain on the Protectorate's good name, and every moment he remains in charge at the Vox Relay diminishes us further. Good, good. Here is the writ. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare. Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse. When I look outside, I see people who are hardy and resilient, who trust the paradigm, who understand prosperity will return with time and group effort. Farewell now.
Alright guys, that's where we're gonna end this video. We did get, you know, more credentials as you can see. If you look, everything I think now leads to there except for this. Actually, before we end, no, we'll do the next video, and then we'll do this as well. I don't think we need to rush it. I think, as it is right now, we just, you know.
We put the art
But,
in.
alright guys, that's where we're going to end for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Where it's 7 hours, roughly, supposedly.